Hello, this is another video of a game called Defense of Lwów, in Polish of course. Today I would like to show you the rules of the game. I hope I will cover all of them. So, let's get to the point. Ta-da! This is the setup for the game. We have a game between Bolsheviks, 10 units, and we only have 3 planes, 3 units for the Polish player. Now, the Bolsheviks always start the game, and those numbers are actually used in the advanced game. I think I'll save some time to tell about it as well. We also have some markers here, a die, and a turn track marker. So let's adjust that a little. So we have 8 turns, starting from the 11th of August, 1920. Now, the Bolsheviks have actually 2 action points, and they can spend it on several things. They can move 2 hexes, like so. That's the end of their turn. They can move 1 hex and then prepare themselves for the attack. They can only attack Polish planes when they are ready to fire. If they're not, they cannot attack. And they only attack in the Polish player's turn. They do not attack in their own turn. The third action is they can actually prepare themselves for the attack. This is also for 1 point, but if they do so, they cannot move. That seems logical. And also, I just need to make a little bit of a cheating here at the beginning. Now, if they are in, the game calls it dispersed status, they can save the whole action to rally the unit, okay? Like so. And this is their whole action. Now, unit, let's say this unit is right here, cannot move across other units. So if this unit wants to move 2 hexes, it needs to go like so. But they can also, well, it's possible for them to move like under Polish planes. So it's like 1, 2, and that's it. So that kind of a movement is possible. Now, there's like one restriction to the movement. If the unit, let's say, is in this area here, as you can see on the map, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places where the units can, go across the river. Now, if the unit starts its movement here, no matter what, it needs to stop when it enters the hex with the river. Now, even if it has another point that unit could spend on, making itself prepared for the fire, it cannot do that on the river hex. Okay, so it cannot also use its second point to move across the river. It needs to stop, and then it can move with the regular rules in a subsequent turn. So that's how the movement looks like. From the Polish side, Polish planes have 4 action points, and they can spend it on movement. However, if Russian Bolshevik unit is ready for the attack, it can shoot Polish units in their turn. Now, Polish unit can do like 2 things when it attacks Russian Bolshevik units. They start with a bomb. If they fly over the unit, like so, but you know what I mean, they drop a bomb on it. No matter what, the unit is always dispersed after this attack. However, if this unit is ready to shoot, the shooting is done like simultaneously. So then what we need to do, to roll a die to resolve the attack. If the Russian Bolshevik player, rolls the symbol of a red star, there are 2 of them, it means the plane is hit. So it's turned to the other side, denoting that it got a hit. So it cannot drop bombs, it can't do anything in that status, as well as the unit that was dispersed. Now, there is another possibility, because if you drop a bomb, you don't have any more bombs. What Polish player can do is he can perform an attack being adjacent. It's pretty much like in the game, in two previous games where we have the aircraft battles only. The Polish player needs to fly over the unit because, you know, we need to imagine that this plane is just, you know, flying above their heads and making an attack, and then it flies above the heads of the Bolsheviks and it stops here. So basically, it performs his attack from here, then flies above the heads and lands here. Now, when it flies above the heads of the Bolsheviks, yeah, they can shoot him. But before he do that, he needs to shoot this unit. And like I mentioned, if he has a bomb, he can drop it without spending any points. It's just, you know, free of his 4 action points. But if he shoots without the bomb, he needs to spend extra points. Let's say he starts from here. It's at 1 point, and the second point is shooting. Now, to hit that unit, bomb is always a hit. But to hit that unit, he needs to roll a Polish symbol. However, there is one tricky thing to that, because on a die, there is a symbol like this, which means that the plane got broken. And he's automatically put in this status. Yeah, that's the tricky thing, because then it also flies above the heads of the Bolsheviks, but they can shoot him as well, again. And if they roll a star, they also apply a hit. If they apply a hit, this unit is no more. That's a very tricky thing. Now, if the plane was shot or damaged and landed here, it's not eliminated, and still has like at least 1 point of his movement, of his action points, he can go back to the airport, to Lwów actually, to be repaired, just like automatically. A little bit of magic, let's say. Yes, but if he dropped a bomb, landed here, and he wants another bomb, he needs to use his movement points like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another action like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in another action say 1, and then he stops to replenish the bomb. So that's how Polish planes move, and that's how the combat looks like. Now, there's one thing and one possibility. Oh, one more thing for Polish player. Now, if you move the plane here, you cannot come back here. If you want to get to the same hex, you need to go like the way around. You cannot just turn like 180 degrees in short distance. That's the only route for them. But also, there is one tiny little thing. No, I think that's all when it comes to the movement of Polish player. So 4 action points. Dropping bomb costs us nothing. And yeah, and that's when we want to replenish a bomb, we need to go back to Lwów, but with regular moves, so 4 action points per turn. Now, that's basically the rules for the basic game. If there's something more to it, I'll try to explain it in the comments. I think I covered all. Yeah, the river hexes are impassable. I mean, in like 1 turn. Yeah, and that's basically it. On the die, we have 3 Polish symbols, 2 stars, and 1 damage symbol. This is kind of crucial. It might be a little tricky, especially that we have only 3 planes and they can be eliminated. However, in a basic game, you can disperse the unit, but if you make an attack again on that unit, nothing happens. It cannot be eliminated in the basic game. Oh, yeah, one more thing. I forgot. Now, if, let's say, the plane starts from here, makes an attack, okay? No matter if it's successful or not, but it's not hit by a Russian unit. We'll say like 1 point to move here, 1 point to perform an attack. It goes here and still have 2 points. So what he can do, perform another attack. and use his third point. That's kind of cool. And then he can move he can attack another unit if this is possible. But those units need to be like so. This is more or less like the checkers style, you know? Yeah. So I think that's the basic game. The goal is to get to Lwów. If Russian player with just Bolshevik player with one unit gets to the city of Lwów, he's the winner. If until the last turn Polish player prevents Bolshevik player getting to Lwów, the Polish player is the winner. Now, in the advanced game, we use some extra rules. First of all, as you can see, we play for points. 10 points for getting to Lwów, 2 points for getting somewhere around it, and then 1 point for here. Now, there is one exception to the rule. Now, you can have more than one unit in the central hex. So you then score multiple 10s. For 2 units 20, for 4 units 40, and so on. Another thing is that those numbers come in play. Then you choose one of the units. Let's say this is a number 36, for example. Let's say this is this one here. It means that this unit has a leader. I think it's Semyon Budyonny. I think something. Yeah. Sorry for misspelling his name. Now, this unit is kind of a special unit because, first of all, it scores more points at the end of the game on one of the spots. But the second thing is, and this is kind of cool, that every time Polish plane disperses a unit, let's say in this case would be a 79, and we know that we have leader on the 36. Bolshevik player needs to reveal I'm trying to find it. This number actually, 79. Oh no, where is it? Gosh, where is it? All right, here it is. The Polish player needs to reveal that to show that, okay, this is not the unit of the leader. We put it aside, and this unit, of course, can be rallied as well. But once Polish player drops a bomb or hits a unit with a leader, and then we reveal it, this is actually here, then from now on the morale of Bolshevik gets lowered. And what it means that from now on every unit that is dispersed and attacked again and hit again is out of the game and is worth 3 negative points toward the final result. So and then we also score negative points. I think if any of the Russian or Bolshevik units are on the other side of the river. So if they are not able to cross that until the end of the game, they score negative 5 points. So in this version of this advanced rules, you need to just change sides to see what the result was. Because in this version of the game, this variant of the game, only the Bolshevik player wins the game. I mean, scores the points. Sorry, is not always winning the game. Yeah, but only one side scores the point for that. But all the other rules applies, and there's one extra rule, the commissar rule. You can use this bad boy once a game for one of your units to make extra move. It can be also dispersed unit, doesn't matter. But this is quite useful when, for example, you want to move 3 spaces instead of 2. Now, but if you have your unit here, let's say you want to move it here to cross the river. Sorry, it's impossible. Here, to cross the river. According to the rules, you need to stop here, right? Okay. But the commissar allows you to make the extra move, and this is the only time when you can make actually that move. All right, so that's, I think, all the rules for the game. If you're interested in it, just take a look, and if you think that something is not clear enough, just ask me. See you next time. Bye bye.